When Central Library first opened in 1926, it featured a terraced garden with shallow pools and low steps, running all the way from the library to Flower Street, where it ended in a remarkable Art Deco basin, the Well of the Scribes. In ancient times, scribes were people who had a very rare skill, writing. They created the histories of their civilizations. The well is decorated with a relief showing scribes of various races and times. Symbolic figures with outstretched arms representing cultures and eras from Greek to Hebrew to Aztec, Egyptian, Chinese, and Arab. In the middle, a winged horse and a torch symbolize knowledge and inspiration. The Well of the Scribes was a tribute to writers throughout the ages. In 1969, despite protests from conservationists, the original garden was paved to make way for a parking lot, and the original well was removed. In 1993, when the library reopened, there was a new garden, but the well had disappeared. What happened? How did a 5-foot-long, 250-pound bronze sculpture go missing, and where did it go? There were several theories about what happened to it. Was it in someone's backyard? Had it been melted down? City librarian John Szabo, who knew other Central Library artifacts had turned up in odd places, held out hope.
I remember hearing the lore of the missing Well of the Scribes. And then Susan Orlean, the magnificent writer who wrote the library book, she made reference to the Well of the Scribes. And so that really put the discussion in sort of the public discourse. In 2019, Brandon Reynolds, a wonderful journalist who wrote for Alta magazine, and wrote an article specifically about the missing well. I was actually on a hiking trip in Lassen Volcanic National Park when my wonderful assistant Loretta Ortiz emailed me and said she had received an email and an image from a gentleman named Floyd Lilliard in Bisbee, Arizona, saying he thought he might have our Well of the Scribes. I immediately booked a flight to Tucson, Arizona, and rented a car to drive to Bisbee, which is a bit south of Tucson, to go see Floyd and lay my own eyes on the Well of the Scribes. And Floyd lived in a tiny apartment above the antique shop. He had been keeping the Well of the Scribes in his bedroom. He opened the door, my heart is beating fast, and there it was. This beautiful piece of incredible sculpture by Lee Lowry. I fell to the floor and laid my hands on it. I inspected it. I turned it around. I looked behind. I wanted to see behind the well. I wanted to see how it was made. I wanted to see what was there and what was not there, and to share this discovery, to share the well itself, to be back in Central Library and to share it with Los Angeles. And we're hopeful that the remaining pieces are discovered so that we might in some way incorporate it into the library as it is today, and especially as we celebrate 100 years of Central Library.